It's 5:30 p.m. You're trying to get dinner on the table, and your toddler is wrapped around your leg, sobbing because you gave them the wrong cup. And for them, that cup feels like their entire world. Your skin is crawling, your jaw is tight, and the sound doesn't even feel like crying anymore. It feels like physical pain in your body. You have a sudden, intense urge to scream, "Stop!" or walk out the front door. Instantly, the shame hits. I'm a terrible parent. I'm damaging my child. But listen, you are not a bad parent. Your nervous system is crashing. In the next few minutes, we'll look at why your body does this around 5 p.m., and I'll give you one simple, realistic tool to bring yourself back toward calm before you explode. Maybe it's not always screaming. Maybe it's that sharp, fast snap over something tiny, spilled water, a missing sock. Or maybe you shut down completely. You go silent, stare at your phone, and emotionally disappear because your body cannot handle one more touch or one more question. And when the kids finally fall asleep, the replay starts. I was supposed to be the calm one. I told myself I'd handle this better. Am I failing them? Will they remember this? They deserve better. This guilt is heavy and incredibly lonely. Take a breath with me. You are not broken, and you are not alone. This 5 p.m. collapse is not a sign of weak character. It's a predictable biological wall that millions of loving parents hit every evening. Your willpower isn't failing. Your resources are simply depleted. To change the pattern, we need to stop blaming your personality and start understanding your physiology. To understand why willpower fails at 5 p.m., we have to look inside your brain. It's not that you're suddenly a bad parent, it's that you're losing easy access to the part of your brain that generates patience. The prefrontal cortex, the wise leader, handles self-control, planning, and that ability to think, "I'm furious, but I'm not going to yell." But it's expensive to run. Every decision you made today drained it. Work, traffic, meals, toddler negotiations. By 5 p.m., it's in low power mode, like a phone sitting on 1%. It can handle basic tasks, but complex emotional regulation starts to glitch. When the leader is depleted, the amygdala, the alarm system, steps in. Usually, the leader keeps it calm, reminding your brain, this is a whining toddler, not danger. But when the leader is offline, the alarm has no supervision. Crying, touching, noise, all get treated like real threats your body needs to stop right now. It's like a smoke detector screaming that the whole house is on fire when you've just burned the toast. Finally, we have the brake pedal of your nervous system, the vagus nerve. After a long day of start and stop stress, those brakes are worn thin. The vagus nerve is less able to slow your heart and bring you back towards safety. You're driving with the gas pedal stuck and barely any brakes left. So if your body is doing all of this by 5 p.m., of course you snap. It's not a moral failure, it's physiology. And the good news? You can support your system before it hits that wall. We can't rely on trying harder. That's like pushing a car with no gas. Instead, we need to manually hit the brakes before you crash. Here's a simple 60-second 5 p.m. reset protocol you can use without leaving the room. Step 1. Label the crash. When you feel that tight chest or flash of rage, say something that describes your state, not your character. Not, "I'm an angry mom," but, "My battery is empty. My brakes are gone. My nervous system is crashing. I'm at my limit." Labeling the sensation is a tiny switch. It wakes up the wise leader just enough to observe instead of drown. Step 2. The somatic break. You need to physically signal safety. Plant your feet on the ground. Take a breath in, and exhale longer than you inhale, like blowing out a candle slowly. Do this 3 times. A long, slow exhale activates the vagus nerve and tells your brain, if I can breathe slowly, I'm not in immediate danger. Step 3. The micro-choice. When you're depleted, decision-making collapses. So pick one tiny task. My only job right now is to put pasta on the plate. I don't have to fix the mood. I'm sitting on the floor for 1 minute. A single small choice restores a sense of control and nudges you out of pure fight or flight. This won't make your toddler stop whining. It won't make you zen. But if it brings your stress from a 10 to a 7 or even an 8, that's often the difference between screaming and simply feeling exhausted. And that difference changes everything. Let's replay the moment. It's 5:30, the kitchen is loud, chaotic, and your toddler is melting down over the blue cup. You feel that familiar fire rising, but this time you catch it, just 1 second earlier. My nervous system is crashing. My body is overwhelmed. No judgment, just truth. You plant your feet, you breathe, you choose one tiny action. The toddler is still crying, the kitchen is still a mess, you still feel tired, but you are not yelling. You are not scaring yourself or your child. You've shifted from threat to a little more safety in your own body, even while the stress is still there. That's what breaking the cycle looks like. You're not trying to become a parent who never gets overwhelmed. You're building the ability to catch yourself, to create that tiny space where your child still feels safe with you, even on the hard days. If this resonates, subscribe. In upcoming videos, we'll talk about repairing after those hard moments and ending that guilt replay so you can actually sleep. Thank you for being here, for doing this invisible, exhausting work. Always remember, calm your nervous system first, then we can calm your toddler.